Hello, everyone. My name is Brandon Mickelson, and this is my code for my genetic algorithm for the CSC 438 class here at the University of Advancing Technology. Now, my genetic algorithm is really just code that's simulating a bunch of rockets that are trying to find a target. So you may have heard of the Smart Rockets algorithm and seen some videos when you've done research on genetic algorithms. Mine is just another example of that that I'm going to expand upon for some projects in the future. Now, my code is based on code written by Daniel Schiffman in his book, The Nature of Code, which is an excellent book, and I highly recommend it. Uh, his code is written in Java for the processing environment. I took some elements from his code as I was learning how to write it and implemented them to use in my code, which is written in Python in the processing environment. Now, if I run this code, it brings up this window with a short description of what the program is doing, as well as a run button. Now, if we click the run button, you see several elements. First of all, we have a black uh, circle up here. That's our target that are rockets, who are all these moving objects down here trying to get to. We have this gray block right here, which is an obstacle, and our rockets are supposed to try to avoid that. And we also have our generations counter right here, as well as our cycles counter. So the generation counter just keeps track of what generation we're on in terms of the genetic makeup of our rockets. And the cycle counter keeps track of how long the generation has been alive. As we see, we have a bunch of the rockets climbing up, trying to reach the target. And each generation slightly adjusts their velocity, their vector that they're traveling along. That's because the DNA for the rockets is just storing the vectors that the rockets need to travel along to get to the target. And it's weighted so that the rockets that run into this obstacle, um, that trajectory gets decreased. And then the trajectories that bring the rockets closer to the target are increased. You can see that some of them are making it to the target now as they keep climbing up. More and more of them are figuring out the proper trajectory to make it to the target. And we are only on generation 17. As we let it run, the rockets will get closer and closer to the target. More and more of them will begin hitting the target. And yeah. Alright, that is my genetic algorithm. Thank you for watching.